Ayo, it's Mayo. Anyway, let me start by saying I really don't want to misgender people. And I think it's been confirmed, but I can't say for sure because I have vague memories of confirming this myself, but I'm pretty sure half of my time using UTAU has been nothing but hallucinations. But I am going to use female pronouns for Yura. Actually, she is a big part, so Yura. Um, and I've never seen people use male pronouns for Yura. So I'm going to refer to her as she. So all this was to say that, I was really confused on the concept of mod. Well, not really confused about it, just what the fandom finds acceptable. So I had asked someone who's a newer user whose stuff blows my mind and I love it, what they did for modulation, and they said they just keep it at a flat 40. And then I asked one of the old guards, someone who's been here since 2009. I actually think the first time I used UTAU was actually 2008, but I'm too lazy to look in my video history for that. I think it was actually, well, the first one I knew it was the Hoko, and I said it was the Hoko, but the second one I thought I was using Tedo, but it was still Defoko, and that's a silly story. Anyway, so I was actually torn on which one to use, but then I just opened up one of Eurahonia's old USTs because I found where I had downloaded them on my old computer when I got white off of my old computer and onto my blog. I also found just a trove of her old USTs, and I love them so much. I've already converted one to mode 2 to use for modern covers. I love them, and she used mod 0. And that made me say, okay, I don't care what anyone thinks. Yura Onya is perfection, and I will do what she does. So anyway, here's another reason to use mod 0 for this UST in particular. So what modulation does is basically modulates exactly how the voice follows the pitch line. So if your pitch lines are a little boring, then modulation would make it way more realistic because you wouldn't just be going straight across, you'd actually be getting a bit of pitch bends without doing the effort. But look at these pitch bends. I'll turn off the thing. Look at these pitch bends. Do you see this insanity? Like, if I put mod on this, it's gonna get really drunk really fast. So that's why I'm like, okay, these, of all the styles of tuning, this looks the most like Yura Onya's style. And because of that, I'm going to do what she did. And that's about it. Now, this is probably the 5th video in this series, but the 3rd tuning video. So let's recap what we've done in the last hour and 45 minutes. Okay, this is how far it goes. And let me state, this won't sound good. Well, I think it sounds, I know I hate it. I don't like this singing style, especially in UTAU. I loved it, but now I don't, and that's just how life is. it won't sound like really good until I edit the velocity. The hundreds here need to not be hundreds. And the envelopes, which I am worried about because of differences in auto files, possibly making the, what's it called, exclamation points show up. But you need to do it. UTAU did it, and I love her. The H is silent in English, man. Americans, we always talk about our herbs and paying homage. Well, it's UTAU. Anyway. It's not going to sound good until I start editing envelopes and velocity, but the issue with that is just that I need to focus on one thing at a time, and doing all three things at once, I'm going to get burnt out way faster. So just one at a time for now, and the one we're doing right now is in fact pitch bends. So it's been an hour and 45 minutes of tuning approximately. I haven't factored in my rants. And let's listen.
君は誠実なモラリティで指で僕をなぞる。僕は純粋なテロリスト。
This isn't my style. Now we need to turn on the UtaLis. Well, trace. And I believe I'm not going to have any problems. Just tracing the UtaLis for a bit. And it's a bit lazy to not be double checking this back with, what's it called? The sonic visualizer output itself. But the issue is just that if I can save time, because like I said, hour and 45 minutes got us 7 seconds, and with double checking the sonic visualizer output each time, I am definitely going to take some shortcuts. And you can't blame me, can ya? I hope you can't. Alright. I'm not gonna do it exactly because I do think this is a little off time. Yeah, like this one. Okay, let's... Alrighty. Let's see. Alright, so this is the section where... Okay. Let's just add this and move this down here. Move this here. And then let's move this here and add another point here. Like, I could be looking at this and figuring out exactly what, but I'm like, I have UtaLis output. Isn't that good enough? sometimes you just have to zoom in because you're like, I really messed up, didn't I? So let's get rid of these points and then add a new point and then go here, add a new point for the yay, don't you love it when the points just line up all nicely? Okay, so this, don't you just love when that lines up all nice? So not that one, this one. Wait, this vibrato gonna go all big like that? Fun. And this is gonna go like that. And this is gonna go like that. Or wait. If I change the phase so it lines up, and then I go, and then go slightly up, that works! And change the phase. That's not changing the phase. This changes the phase. Can I pull it all the way? Yes, I can. Then I pull this down. I'm tuning with vibrato, guys. How nifty is that?
Mega O.
Yeah, it's a little too high.
Go. Go.
Alright. No, not you. Alright, so alright, so this is another one of those. Start out low and then go high and then boo. So, this is all a mess, kinda, so you can't really see it, but I think that this is Resonant Frequency. Tell me if I'm completely wrong. And this one will go up 1, 2, 3. So let's add a point. Add a point. And this one goes here. Let's add another point. Okay. We'll pull this one down here. Oh wait, yeah, it goes down before it goes up. Pull that down and then pull this up. Is that on key? C3. Is it C3? Yes, that was C3. So let's pull it up to the next gray one. And then add another one. And then just pull it down a bit. And this actually does look correct, because I do believe UtaLis was able to get it done correctly, I guess. But we're still going to edit it just a bit to make it a little more GACKT. And then let's play do. Okay, that's bad. Like, that's legitimately bad. That's good. Now let's listen to what we got by mostly ignoring Sonic Visualizer in favor of UTALis output.
Let's
try again. This is a bad bank, but that's kind of the point. You're trying to make something bad sound good, and sorry, kid, I grew up. Alright. Just out of curiosity. Alright, 31 seconds down out of how many seconds? 232, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, I could have just looked at this and saw, huh, oh. See, sometimes there's something in the way, and that something is called guitar. How did that happen? Oh. Okay, so here's a lesson for you. So when you input lyrics in Reaper and then export them to UTAU, it works differently than it does in like any other vocal synth. I think, kinda. So I did type in ko here, but the ko happened after this one, but before this one, so it just completely disappeared. I think with something like Vocaloid, when you enter the lyric, it has to be exactly on the note, or you'll just get the ah when you export it to VSQ. But with UTAU, it works, the flag applies the lyric to every single note that follows the flag until the flag changes. So, and when working with this UST, because it was so strangely made, like nothing lined up with the measure bars, there are probably going to be a lot of mistakes like this.
恋に縛ら 恋に縛ら
Alright. 20 minutes. Y'all still gotta listen to me. Or turn off the video. Like, if you've watched this long, you've watched this long. Alright. So, this one starts like the... Let's zoom in on this. This one starts like the other one. It's not entirely fair to say it starts because it actually is mostly consonant sound, which this is unvoiced, so it does not have the consonant sound. Then let's add another one. Then add another one.
Koi. Koi.
I love UtaLis. I love it so much. It is so great. And I am actually very grateful for Sonic Visualizer, because this poopy would be nearly impossible without it. Let's go back here. I'm actually procrastinating right now. I should be working on my blog, but instead I'm working on this. Alright, now this probably means that the guitar got in front of the thingamajig. Ow. And ow. Darn it. My leg. So this, I will need to look at Sonic Visualizer. This, I think the key of the MIDI and the key of the original actually got mismatched, and I'm praying that so that the mess ups here don't I correct for them in the tuning, and they don't reflect on the off vocal, because I mean, that's little things, I guess. Sorry. Ugh. The food, my Solent is just hitting my belly right now. I can't eat again until midnight because I have like 30 calories left. It is so annoying to diet. Okay. Alright. Y0H100 and constant. Whoops. I'm thinking. Did that work? No. Yay! Now it does want us to go up. That is correct, but how high does it want us to go? And the answer is G sharp 3. Is G sharp 3? This isn't helping me now, is it? Okay, it is. Unless there's a key change, G sharp 3 is appropriate. With it going up to A3, I guess? Oh, okay. It's, yeah, this is at G3. It wants to go up to G sharp 3. There's probably a key change somewhere in here. These are things that someone who would claim to know music good would know. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making lines do things and look like things. All right. Now let's go back here. Okay. Now let's not go insane like... Wait, where'd it go? Let's not go insane like this is telling... Like UtaLis is telling us to... Let's just pull it down to here. Okay, maybe a little insane. It's really only hitting the B, kind of? And again, we're gonna be lazy and copy UtaLis. I actually had no idea how useful the UtaLis output was gonna be. It's so small. It shouldn't make too big of a difference. And this one is the same. Probably should have zoomed in a lot earlier than that. Okay, so let's see. Alrighty.
食べちゃ、食べちゃ、食べちゃ、す、
Wait, did I haven't. Negative 50, Y0, H100. And now how does the constable look? Good.
食べちゃ、り、食べちゃ、り、食べちゃ、り、
I just realized I did it wrong. I did it wrong.
食べちゃ、り、
So this is wrong. And you want to know why? Because you want all of the consonants to be before the nucleus of the vowel, and the nucleus of the vowel is where the note starts. See this sh sound in sha? All comes before this line. But then I take a second and I'm like, okay, it's okay enough. This is trying to be tuned realistically, and humans realistically can't be that perfect all the time, so we'll live with it. Now we need to add pitch, add vibrato, and make it a little bigger. And then I mean, that looks about right, but we need to change the phase. And once we change the phase, we'll make it a little bigger. And that looks like it fits. All right. What did we get to on? Close enough. All right. Okay. This is G4. This is C4. Oh, wait. G. Okay. Okay, so so this is G4. Wait, no, I'm so confused. I've confused myself. Okay. So where is this is Na, I believe. B3. And that might be an issue with pitch bends, maybe? Okay, where's C sharp 2? I am so lost right now. Okay, so this is resonant. And this is the actual, I think. Okay, so this is at C3. And we want it to start at A sharp 2, and then go up to C3. But it is C3, so it'll go up here. And then switch to this. I hope no one mishears something right there. And that actually goes just a little less. Alright, and this E obviously does. Alright. So the E is at C sharp 3, which is not correct. It has that C3, and then it goes down, but it goes up. So it actually will go down approximately the same as the one before it. Maybe just a little less extreme. How long has it been? 38 minutes, yeah. I think that's good enough. I am tired. I need to take a break. This isn't fun, you know. But it's a whole thing, you know. It's like you start it, you have to finish it, even if you don't have fun. Because that is adulthood in a nutshell. It don't have fun. Okay. And you might be asking, like, okay, if you don't have fun, why are you even doing it? There are so many better things you can be doing in this world. And the answer is actually pretty simple. I just want to demystify this to give people a way to feel like they fit into the fandom in a way that they may have felt that they couldn't beforehand because they don't know how to tune and they can't find out how, and everything is just so confusing and they don't understand it because I've tried to look up tutorials, to look at this, to look at that, to figure out how to tune in a modern way, and it doesn't. Like, there's no answer. Like, the closest thing to an answer is use the auto CVVC pitch writer, and I'm like, that's not an answer, man. That's a band-aid. I want to know how to do it, and studying actual singing is probably the only way to do it. Like, fully, unless you want to be completely And it's okay to do this. It's okay to just study UTAU UST, study Rev UST, study Cami screenshots or whatever, but this is a way to learn, and I want people to see that it does work, that they can do it, and that they can show up the elitist. Well, I need a break. This is draining. I'll see you around, clowns.